once again, she will put me to shame on the mic. Round two, Christina Marie. Okay, so first off, I know Michelle mentioned it already, but I really do want to say thanks for everybody who was here. Whether you came from Calgary, whether you came from the States, Orleans, big Orleans, okay, no, but seriously, it really does mean a lot to us. I know it sounds cliche. Leading up to the wedding, we had a lot of difficult time sort of deciding who we wanted to be here, and each and every one of you is here for a reason. And I really can't say that enough. So thank you for being here. I would actually really like to reiterate my thanks personally to Ryan for being our MC, specifically for breaking tradition and actually being here. That's an inside joke, but just know that Ryan and I like to ditch each other when we call it. So that's it. Thank you. DJ Eric, for in the future tense, spinning on round two. Again, I would like to say thanks to the wedding party. Mahar, you've always sort of been like a brother to me throughout the years. Phil, you're now a brother to me. Many more years to come. Eddie, Rosen. Now, what can I say to Eddie other than when in Montreal and parking in a full parking lot with a sign that says they will tow all the cars? They will tow all the cars in 2 hours. So anyway, that was just a small insight into any nice relationship. So anyway, Kaylee, you've been my longest friend, and you've been there always, and regardless of the time and the place, I'll always be thankful for that. So thank you. I just want to say a quick thank you to my family who made the trip here today. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to have each and every one of the family members who are here today, here, and again, for your visit. Dan, my brother, my best man. Remember, you are always my Marty Jannetty to my Shawn Michaels. It's honestly been really good to have you here, staying with Michelle and I throughout this time, helping us in any way, shape, or form, doing all my chores. And regardless of you choosing the Vancouver life, I will say that we both know exactly how rough we've had it. And despite all that, and all the times that we've had, you're the one person, regardless of whether you're family or not, you've always had my back. And it means the world to me. And I really can't say thanks enough for that. Madison and Louise, from the moment I met the two of you, I felt welcome and part of your family. And I can say this, and I don't know how many people can relate to this, but I never really felt comfortable when I meet people because I sort of come from a mixed family, right? My mom's Thai, my dad's white, so. But you know, it's sometimes it's awkward to try to find a place, and I know I've been called the weird one, and maybe that's part of it. But from the moment I met you guys, it was absolutely home. So I really do thank you. So Madison, great speech. I just wanted to share something with all of you guys who might not know that Madison and I get along so well because we have the same philosophy, which is to set the bar low. In our minds, there is no bar low enough that you can set because you will always exceed people's expectations when the bar is so low. Now, I promise you that with regards to this philosophy, I will never use that with Michelle. And that will always be the one exception. Everything else is all. Okay. Michelle, what do I say to the one person who gets me more than I get myself sometimes? I still can't believe it was you all along. We met so long ago, and who knew that all we needed to do was have a conversation. For those of you who don't know, Michelle and I have known each other for 8 years and just never talked. We saw each other and danced with each other. That's pretty much it. So, I put you on a pedestal from the moment I met you, and I never once thought that I stood shocked. So, soon after we started dating, a wise person once told me, after meeting Michelle for the first time, lock that down. And by the way, if anyone else know who it was, it's Jason Bennett. He's way back there. The reason he said this is because he's like, she's way out of your league, bro. So I just have to say, Benny, you were right, but I did lock it down. So by association, some people may even say that I'm the reacher. But regardless of this fact, I want to take a moment to acknowledge all the pushing and the direction and the patience that you showed me. And how much it's changed my life for the better. I'm a much better person now than I was when we met. I know I joke about it, but when we started dating, we really did buy love. And my only hope is that we never sell. Before I say anything else, I want to say thank you for believing in me and believing that I was capable of more. Thank you for pushing me when all I do is fight you and stay safe. I owe you more than I could ever repay. From smaller things like finally getting my license. Those tears are for all the people who DV'd for me for like 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, Dan's gonna fight that one. Him and Jason over there can talk about everything. Some bigger things like getting my passport and my citizenship. You always knew what to say and who to get me in touch with to solve the issues that lingered over my head like an ugly cloud for most of my adult life. And to finally fill the empty void of my self-consciousness in completing my high school. All these things individually, one way or another, have made me a more complete and better person. And for that, I can only ever say thank you over and over again. I have to say, there's no one in this world more beautiful to me than to you. Well, than you, sorry. That's that whole mic thing again. Sorry, Ryan, I'm just not cutting it. And I really do mean that from the inside in. I feel like we bring out the best in one another, and with that, we will always be happy. You know exactly what to say to me all the time. You're probably the only person I've ever met that is weirder than me. Although you never admit it, and honestly, people like live with us for a little bit. Please, just like Dan just said it to please everybody, but seriously, you're weirder than me. Imagine, please. Okay. You are the only person who knows how to make me laugh when all I want to do is be left alone. And you have embraced my family and quickly become a Dubin long before today. So if I could just say, I promise to love you no matter what, and I can't put into words how excited I am that we have to look for and what we have to look forward to. I would like to propose a toast. I'm gonna say kids, thank you. To the one person who will always be out of my league. My bride, my best friend, my soulmate.